Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Guess any doubts in the previous class? You tell. Again, I'll take doubts in the end. You read no till now. Whatever doubts you might have got, let me. Right? So, guys, few questions by me. You tell. Jet streams, are they upper air circulations or are they near the ground circulations? Jet streams are upper air or near the ground circulations. Upper air. Very good. Second thing, jet streams are present only in northern hemisphere or they are present in both northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Both northern and southern. Nakul and all, it is both. Jet streams normally move from west to east. Is that statement correct? Yes. Prithvi, it is subtropical high pressure. Subtropical high pressure. So the high pressure for Sirocco winds are created by subtropical high pressure. Yes, but not always. Good. Everyone, last class I taught you people with respect to what we call as last class I spoke to you people with respect to impact of subtropical westerly jet stream on Indian monsoons. Correct? Now, let me teach you the second important issue is. The second important issue is tropical easterly jet streams. Tropical easterly jet stream and its impact on Indian monsoon. And its impact on Indian monsoon. It's just half an hour. I'll do this. Okay. I'll do this. And immediately after this, we can go to geomorphology. Everyone, for 2 minutes you see this. 2 minutes you observe. Okay. First, see guys, let me assume that this is your Tibetan plateau. Tibetan plateau. Let me assume this is your Mascarene high pressure. Mascarene high pressure. This is where your equator is present. Okay. So everyone, surface wind. Surface wind. Is it present? Is it present from Mascarene high pressure to equator? This is equator, guys. From equator, it goes to Tibetan plateau. Guys, can I say this is southeast trade winds? These are my southwest trade winds. Everyone, Can you tell me, near high pressure, will I have descending and diverging? High pressure means, can I say you will have descending and diverging? Low pressure means, can I say converging and rising? You see, guys, surface winds will blow from Mascarene high pressure to Tibetan low pressure. Surface winds will blow from Mascarene high pressure to Tibetan low pressure. Whereas the upper air, everyone, upper air will blow like this and it would blow like this. So upper air is blowing from Tibetan region till equator. Okay, Tibetan region till equator. Now my point is, I want to ask you, will ITCZ be present near Tibet throughout the year, or will it be present only during monsoon season? Can you tell me, is it present throughout the year or is it present only during monsoon season? So guys, during monsoon season, we are seeing an upper air blowing from where to where? Tibet to equator. Tibet to equator. Now everyone see here, if this is Tibet and if I draw this as equator, let me say the winds will come like this. The winds will come like this. Everyone, can I say in the northern hemisphere the winds will turn to the right? Can I say northern hemisphere winds will turn to the right? And this is right. Can you people tell me, are these winds going from east to west? And can I say these are upper air winds? These are upper air winds blowing from east to west. Guys, you tell me, if it is blowing from east to west, will I call it as easterly jet stream? Can I call it as easterly jet stream? Yes. So guys, NCERT says that during everyone, write this as heading. Tropical easterly jet stream is the heading. Okay. During monsoon season, we normally observe that there is upper air flowing from Tibetan Plateau towards Kolkata and then they turn and then they turn towards right due to Coriolis force and blow towards east coast of India. They will all blow towards east coast of India. Yes, Hayat. East coast of India. As they blow from Kolkata to east coast, they will blow over Bay of Bengal, and then they blow towards Karnataka, Bangalore region, and then towards Arabian Sea. This upper air circulation which blow from east to west is known as tropical easterly jet stream. East to west is known as tropical easterly jet stream. Akshay, there are winds blowing like this also. Okay, but we are not interested in that. We are only interested in this because, can you all check, is it blowing over? Is it blowing over? Chandru, please see, Chandru. This is east, this is west. Okay. Okay, if you're telling this diagram, yeah, you see, actually, this I'm showing you like this. Is it looking like southeast trade winds, southwest trade winds, Chandru? Is it looking like southeast and southwest? No, right? I have just given it symbolically. That's why I gave you here. Here you see actual one will be there. Okay. Now I have a question to you all. You tell me, in east, in Bay of Bengal, if you have any cyclones, any depressions, okay, any depressions, any low pressure, can you tell me, will it be pushed towards east coast of India? Will it be pushed towards east coast of India? Yes. Will it give rainfall in east coast of India? Yes. Okay. I have a question to you all. Think and tell. Think and tell. Bay of Bengal branch. Do you recollect we read Bay of Bengal branch? In that we said that. In that we said that normally Bay of Bengal branch doesn't give rainfall in east coast of India. Correct, guys? Bay of Bengal branch doesn't give rainfall in east coast of India. Why it doesn't give rainfall in east coast of India? Because it blows parallel to Eastern Ghats. Yes, good, good, Anjali. So normally during monsoon season, east coast doesn't get rainfall. But you tell me, because of this jet stream, is there possibility of is there possibility of rainfall in east coast? Yes. So guys, you right. Normally during monsoon season, east coast doesn't receive rainfall because winds blow parallel to Eastern Ghats. But due to tropical easterly jet stream, east coast receives rainfall. Done, guys? Kamalpal, depression basically means cyclone. Anticyclone is not called as depression. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, normally, Anjali, it is not cyclone, depressions, okay? Upper air will push any clouds or anything from Bay of Bengal towards east coast. Yes, Abhishek. Did you people, okay, guys, if you have plain India map, can you draw this? If you have plain India map, can you draw this? Yes, Kamalpal. But depression word is in geography used only for, like, low pressure, not for high pressure. Okay. That is all about the word. Sushmit, there is no role of Potwar Plateau. Okay, guys, done. I'll move to the next one. Kamalpal, sinking doesn't mean depression. Depression means low pressure. Words, that's why that confusion will be there. That's why you must be aware about the words. Crest, depression means low pressure. Everyone, can you please open your world map? World map you open. Guys, in the world map, if you check, everyone, you check in the world map, equator region. Okay. Can you people observe? You have Australia, you have Africa. Above Australia, do you have islands, guys? Above Australia, do you have islands? And below, do you have only ocean? Do you have only ocean below, guys? Yes, good. Now, in northern hemisphere, can you people see that you will normally see that Eurasia separates Pacific and Atlantic. North America separates Pacific Ocean and Atlantic. Can I say land is separating oceans in northern hemisphere? But in southern hemisphere, can I say oceans are interconnected? Oceans are interconnected. Especially, can you people see Indian Ocean and Pacific Ocean is interconnected near equator also? Near equator also? Yes. Okay. Now my point, everyone, you tell, if there is warm water here, is there possibility of this warm water flowing into Indian Ocean also? Is there possibility of warm water flowing into Indian Ocean also? Yes. Good. If you have cold water here, is there possibility of cold water flowing into Indian Ocean? So can I say whatever happens in Pacific Ocean, it will have some influence in Indian Ocean also? It will have some influence in Indian Ocean also? Yes. Good. Guys, if you people recollect, do you recollect El Nino, La Nina, Walker circulation? Yes. What is El Nino? We normally say, please open the notes and tell. Can you check near El Nino? Cold water is near Australia and warm water is near South America. Australia, cold water, Warm near South America. Ankita, very good. Yes. Good. You tell me, guys. You tell me. Is there possibility that this cold water may enter into Indian Ocean also? It may enter into Indian Ocean also, and it may affect Indian monsoon. Do you agree? It may affect Indian monsoon. Yes. So, guys, let me give you this. Okay. I want you to write next one, next subheading: El Nino, La Nina, Indian Ocean Dipole. El Nino, La Nina, Indian Ocean Dipole, and its effect on Indian monsoon. Okay. Now, guys, El Nino, La Nina, is it Pacific Ocean phenomena or is it Indian Ocean phenomena? Is it Pacific Ocean phenomena or is it Indian Ocean phenomena? Pacific Ocean. Very good. You see, everyone, please write along with me. In Pacific Ocean, we observe El Nino and La Nina phenomena. And during this, world climate is affected. Guys, not only India, not only Australia, many regions of the world is affected. Geographers argue that they affect different regions of the world differently. It is observed that as South Indian Ocean and South Pacific Ocean are connected, South Pacific Ocean are connected, events in Pacific Ocean has effect on Indian monsoon. during El Nino, it is normally observed that India would receive less than average rainfall. It is normally observed that India would receive less than average rainfall. During La Nina, India would receive more than average rainfall. Guys, as I'm telling you, Pacific Ocean and Indian Ocean are said to be related. And Pacific Ocean, if you have El Nino, actually United States of America will tell us that Pacific Ocean El Nino is there. Everyone in the world will take precautionary measures. India, when it is observed, whenever El Nino comes, India normally has droughts. Whenever La Nina comes, India normally has floods. I'm telling you, this is an observation. We are not clear how exactly it affects. Okay, we do not have clarity how exactly it affects. But El Nino normally means less rainfall. La Nina normally means more rainfall. So, what happened in 2016, 2023? There was El Nino in Pacific Ocean, and India had droughts. In 2022, there was La Nina, and India had floods. India had floods. So, guys, this is a general understanding for us. But you might be thinking, sir, how? Why is it affecting? Then India also developed our own satellites, which we call Indian Ocean, RESAT. And we also started developing temperature graph of Indian Ocean. That means we wanted to know something is happening in Indian Ocean. Why? If I see, a very basic common sense for me is that how do winds come to India? How do winds blow to India? If I check, this is my Mascarene region. This is my Tibetan region, and wind blows from Mascarene to Tibet. Initially as southeast trade winds, later as southwest trade winds. This we knew. Now this is my purely Indian Ocean. Correct? This is purely Indian Ocean. But now I am talking about phenomena in Pacific Ocean. So if something is happening in Pacific Ocean, it can't directly affect Indian Ocean. So when something is happening in Pacific Ocean, there must be something else happening in Indian Ocean also. So they started studying Indian Ocean and they understood in Indian Ocean you will have Indian Ocean dipole. They observed in Indian Ocean there is Indian Ocean dipole. And what is this dipole, guys? They saw that when warm water is near Africa, cold water is near Australia, it is called as positive IOD. Similar to Australia and South America, what they say, please everyone think and tell me now, think and tell me now. In this region, which ocean current will be there? Agulhas current. In this region, which ocean current will be there? West Australian current. So you will have warm current one side, cold current. So here you will have warm water, here you will have cold water. That phenomena is called as positive IOD, positive Indian Ocean dipole. Okay, so guys, what we understood was there is some phenomena happening in Indian Ocean. Okay, you see, in 2017, 2018, 2019, there was El Nino, but India did not have droughts. In 2017, there was floods in Rajasthan and Gujarat. In 2018, there was floods in Kerala. In 2019, there was floods in North Karnataka. So guys, I want to ask you, will El Nino always leads to droughts in India? No. Will La Nina always leads to floods in India? No. Why? Then we got to know that El Nino and La Nina may have impact, but what is more important for us is Indian Ocean dipole. See guys, let me tell you everything, okay? See, India was not scientifically well developed. Okay, listen carefully. India was not scientifically well developed. So it was United States of America, with the help of its satellites, it used it to understand weather phenomena in different parts of the world. And it used it to check water near Australia, water near South America, and identify whether it is Walker circulation, whether it is El Nino, or whether it is La Nina. This they use it to do. Okay, basic point. Now what happened? They started understanding that El Nino means Australia will have droughts, South America will have floods. Okay, and they also wanted to see how it affects different parts of the world. And when El Nino said we have, sorry, when US said we have El Nino, India used it to see how monsoons are affected. It is just observation, no scientific explanation. India was just looking at what is happening. India had droughts. Every time when there was El Nino, right? Every time when there was El Nino, India used to have droughts. And every time when we had La Nina, India used to have floods. So, Indian Meteorological Department told El Nino means droughts, La Nina means floods. But recently what happened? Even when there was El Nino, India had floods. 2016, guys, 2016, what we observed was, I'll write the year 2016, Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, effect on India. In 2016, what happened? Okay, in Pacific Ocean, see, please guys, please understand, there was El Nino. Indian Ocean, what happened? We had, like, negative Indian Ocean dipole, and we had droughts. Negative Indian Ocean dipole means what? Africa will have cold water, Australia will have warm water. 2017, El Nino continued, but there was positive IOD, and it led to floods in India. 2018, El Nino continued, positive IOD continued, and again floods occurred in India. 2019, El Nino continued, positive IOD was there, it led to floods. 2022, La Nina was there, India had positive IOD, Pakistan had floods, Bangalore had floods. So guys, if you check this phenomena, it is not El Nino and La Nina which determines India's problems, but it is positive and negative IOD which will affect India more. Okay, so what is more important for India is positive and negative IOD and not just Pacific Ocean phenomena. So let us try to understand what is this IOD, okay, and then how it is going to affect India. Okay, now you see, you write subheading as Indian Ocean dipole. See guys, everyone see carefully. this is my North Indian Ocean. Please guys, don't draw. First check, later you people can draw. Okay, please see here. This is my Mascarene high pressure. This is my Tibetan low pressure. Please understand, Mascarene high pressure is the highest pressure, guys. Tibetan low pressure is the lowest pressure. Okay. Mascarene high pressure is the highest pressure. Tibetan low pressure is the lowest pressure. Now, how do the wind blow? Wind will blow from Mascarene high pressure to Tibetan low pressure. That's how we all have studied. Okay. Everyone check now. Positive IOD means you will have warm water and you will have cold water near Australia. Everyone, warm water means low pressure, cold water means high pressure. Okay, please understand, this is only in between Australia and Africa. I'm not comparing it with Mascarene high pressure. I'm not comparing it with Tibetan low pressure. I'm comparing cold and warm only in between Africa and Australia. Okay. Now, everyone, this value is 1000. This value is 950. This value is 900. Okay. Can I say difference between 1000 and 900 is more? Difference between 1000 and 900 is more. Difference between 1000 and 950 is less. Okay. Difference between 1000 and 900 is more. Difference between 1000 and 950 is less. So, common sense if we use, whenever difference is more wind will blow. This I have already told. Whenever pressure difference is more winds will blow. Okay. Can you tell me, will wind doesn't blow at all or less winds will blow? So what is going to happen? Less winds try to blow towards what? The cold water. But as you are aware, the water in southern hemisphere, air in southern hemisphere doesn't go straight, but it would turn to the left. The air would turn to the left. Air would turn to the left. After turning to the left, air will start blowing like this. Here also, air will start blowing like this. These are called southwest trade winds. These are also called as southwest trade winds. But everyone, look at here carefully. This is called as Arabian Sea branch, and this is called as Bay of Bengal branch. Can you all observe that Arabian Sea branch is stronger, Bay of Bengal branch is weaker. Warm water near Africa, cold water near Australia basically means positive Indian Ocean dipole. Guys, when you have positive Indian Ocean dipole, I want to ask you, 2018, 2018, Kerala floods. Okay, Kerala floods. You think and tell me now, Kerala floods, if it has to happen, then is it Arabian Sea branch or is it Bay of Bengal branch? Arabian Sea branch. Good. Guys, can I say floods in Bangalore means which branch? Floods in Bangalore means which branch? Yes. Floods in, like, Rajasthan and Gujarat means which branch? Remember, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Bangalore, not here. Okay. Don't get confused. South India gets because of which branch, guys? Arabian Sea branch and not Bay of Bengal branch. Yes. Okay. Now everyone, mascarene high pressure is 1000, guys. I repeat, mascarene high pressure is 1000. Near Africa, pressure is 900. Near Australia, pressure is 950. Okay. So please remember, 1000 and 950, there is some pressure difference. When there is some pressure difference, some air always blows. If this is 1000, this is 1000, air won't blow. If this is 1000, this is 1050. Air will blow from this to this. Okay, that is from where to where? If cold water is 1050 and if here it is 1000, wind will blow from 1050 to 1000. So wind always blows from high pressure to low pressure, but how much will blow will depend upon the pressure difference. So ultimately, all the pressure from mascarene should go to Tibet. Okay, should go to Tibet. But in between, there is some variation created by Indian Ocean dipole. Because of this, rainfall in India will be affected. Nikhil, that is Aditi. Yeah, Aditi, mascarene high pressure is not because of cold water. It is because of descending and diverging air, which is created because of subtropical high pressure. Right? It is due to subtropical high pressure, and subtropical high pressure is not thermally induced. Okay. And please, one more thing, guys. Near equator, you will not have extremely cold water. Here, it will be warmer only. Okay. But the point is, if temperature here is 24 degrees Celsius, here temperature will be 22 degrees Celsius. Can I say 22 degrees Celsius is cooler compared to, like, 24 degrees Celsius? So that is local. As I wanted to tell you cold water, I wrote like this. Okay. Yes, Chandru, due to Coriolis force. Everyone, can you please write this? You write Indian Ocean dipole and draw this, guys. Okay. See, guys, within South Indian Ocean, we observe two different pressure cells. These are known as Indian Ocean dipole. Whenever warm water accumulates near Africa and cold water near Australia, then it is positive IOD. It is usually observed that positive IOD leads to floods in India irrespective of El Nino and La Nina. Irrespective of El Nino and La Nina. Next guys, whenever cold water is near Africa and warm water near Australia, then it is negative Indian Ocean dipole. During negative IOD, India receives less rainfall. India receives less rainfall. So, rather than considering El Nino, so guys, the basic question is, so when positive IOD and negative IOD is determining India's rainfall, why should we consider El Nino and La Nina, right? So rather than considering El Nino and La Nina, we should consider IOD. We should consider IOD. But you see the tragedy here. El Nino and La Nina will occur in December previous year, guys. Previous year. That means we know this year is El Nino year, guys. Okay, we already know that this year is El Nino year. Will occur in December previous year, whereas IOD is observed in July. July present year. So if I want to know whether it is El Nino or positive or negative IOD, then I have to wait till July. But Indian monsoon, very simple, Indian monsoon begins from June 1st. Guys, Indian monsoon begins from June 1st. So what should I consider is the question. Okay, you see. Now, I am Indian Meteorological Department. I know that than El Nino and La Nina, what is important for me? IOD. But IOD will come in July. I want to do prediction in June. I want to do prediction in May. Why? Because farmers will be waiting. If I tell there will be very good rainfall, farmers will grow rice. If I tell there is very less rainfall, farmers will grow ragi. So I should tell the farmers whether to grow rice or grow ragi based on the rainfall. But my rainfall prediction will be accurate only in the month of July. Why? Because in the month of July, I will get to know whether there is positive IOD or negative IOD. So in such a scenario, what should we do? So IMD will tell this year is El Nino. This year is El Nino. But I pray to God. IMD will tell, I pray to God, please give me positive IOD. Whether there is El Nino or La Nina in in Pacific Ocean doesn't matter. But in Indian Ocean, God give me positive IOD. If you give me positive IOD, then I will be very happy because we'll get rainfall. So guys, IMD clearly gives you this newspapers you read now, like after the classes, please start reading newspapers whenever El Nino, La Nina comes, and read what IMD says. IMD clearly says this, that God, are you giving El Nino this year? Fine, but give us positive IOD so that India will get rainfall. This should be clear to you. Okay, in prelims they may ask you questions like IOD can over change, or IOD can change the effect of El Nino and La Nina. Yes. So if there is positive IOD, we will get more rainfall. Negative IOD, we get less rainfall. Okay. This consideration is very, very important for Indian monsoons. Hope it's done. See. I'll give you two things, guys. Floods in India. What all leads to floods in India? What all lead to droughts in India? These questions are very, very important for you. First, early arrival of monsoons. See guys, May 25th it should come. Southwest trade winds should come on May 25th. If it comes May 15th, if it comes early, then we will get more rainfall. Here, late arrival. So this year, guys, last year, 2023, normally monsoons were delayed by 15 days due to cyclone Biparjoy. Okay, so because of that, there was less rainfall, late arrival of monsoons. Late withdrawal of monsoon. What is the meaning of that? Late withdrawal of monsoons. If monsoons are withdrawn very late, that means by September it should come back. If it is going back in the month of October, what happens? 10-15 days more rainfall in India. Early withdrawal rather than mid-September, if it is in the month of July end, that lead to droughts. Fine. Next, early withdrawal of subtropical westerly jet stream from Ganga basin. Okay, early withdrawal. For example, what is that? I told you subtropical westerly jet stream is here. If it goes back, there will be burst of monsoons. Here, late withdrawal of subtropical westerly jet stream. less breaks in the monsoon. Less breaks in the monsoon. More breaks in the monsoon. Because generally, even though not all El Nino leads to droughts and not all La Nina lead to floods, you should say droughts means El Nino, floods means La Nina. Okay? La Nina, El Nino. Positive IOD lead to floods in India. Negative IOD lead to droughts in India. Guys, these are the reasons for floods and droughts. Okay? So guys, all these are climatology for you guys. Just read these guys. I have given more than what is required for you. So don't worry. Which of the following correctly describe the phenomena of western disturbance? They are the aggravated monsoon winds blowing from west to east. They originate over Mediterranean Sea and are carried to India by winds. See guys, aggravated monsoons. You know, western disturbances is associated with two things. What are the two things that you are aware? One, it is during winter season. Second, you know that it is due to Mediterranean Sea impact. So this word is wrong. They originate over Mediterranean Sea and are carried by the winds. Yes. Their effect can be felt mostly during the months of July, September. No. Why? Because you know winter is December to Feb. They can bring rains only over the hilly tracts of Himachal Pradesh. As you are aware, they bring snowfall. Okay. So the most ideal one which we can take is this. Consider the following statements about the phenomena of El Nino and its effects on Indian monsoon. It occurs in the region of South Pacific, yes, and hence has no impact on Indian monsoon, is wrong. Why? Because, as I told you, El Nino, La Nina, they are occurring in Pacific Ocean, but they have impact. It leads to increased rainfall over. You see, El Nino leads to increased rainfall. Wrong. Its impact can be neutralized by Indian Ocean dipole. Yes. But actually, if you see, the first two are wrong. Then the only option that is there is this. Madden-Julian oscillation was a new phenomena, guys, MJO, which occurred at that time, which I'll explain in miscellaneous topics later. Please see here, South Pacific, and hence has no impact is wrong. Second, it leads to increased rainfall. second point is wrong. You see, second. Earlier, this was how UPSC used to ask, but nowadays it has changed. With reference to retreating monsoon, I hope you recollect northeast monsoons. The Coromandel coast receive heavy rainfall as a result of this. I told you, yes, this part will receive more rainfall. It generally spans over a long duration from mid-September to November. I can't say it's completely wrong. The movement of winds is from southeast to northwest. See guys, southeast to northwest means like this. This is southeast. This is northwest. Okay. This is absolutely wrong. As you are aware, retreating monsoon is from northeast to southwest. Okay. So it is 1 and 2. That's why I keep telling you directions are very, very important. Okay. Directions are very, very important. You see how retreating monsoon means northeast trade winds. From where to where it comes? Northeast to southwest. They changed the directions. That's it. That's why don't by heart, understand the concepts. Keeping book and reading doesn't make any sense. Okay. See guys, climatology. I have completed world climate. And I have completed Indian climate. Okay. But the next topic we have is geomorphology, guys, where you will have world also, you will have India related also. If it is with respect to world, I'll start the lecture with continental drift theories. I'll start the lecture with continental drift theory. Then I'll try to explain what exactly is geomagnetism. Third, I will explain to you people about sea floor spreading. And then we will talk about plate tectonics. See guys, all these are theories, mostly important from mains point of view. Guys. Then comes associated with it, you will have earthquakes. You will have volcanoes. Volcanoes, we will read about rocks. After rocks, we are going to read about interior of the earth. After that, we will read about endogenetic forces and exogenetic forces. We will read about endogenetic forces and exogenetic forces. In exogenetic forces, I will teach you weathering. I will teach you mass movement. And then I will teach you erosion. This is the syllabus, guys, present in NCERT class 11, fundamentals of physical geography. This is the book. Okay. Fundamentals of physical geography. First 4-5 chapters, I think, all are these. Now, when I'm teaching this, I am going to complete physiography of India. Okay. Because what is physiography of India? Himalayas. So when I teach you plate tectonics, I will teach you how Himalayas are formed. When I teach you plate tectonics, I'll teach you how Western Ghats are formed. So like that, we will complete physiography of India. I will also try to complete soils. Okay, soils. I'll also try to complete in oceanography, guys. In oceanography, there is a topic called as bottom relief of oceans, continental shelf, slope, and all. All these things I will be covering next week. Okay, it doesn't take much time as we saw climatology, guys, but we need to understand world mountains and all how they are formed. It's very interesting, but like you should try to differentiate which is the mains one and which is the prelims one, and we'll be going through this. So just 5 minutes, you tell what all you have. If you have doubts or anything, we can. Yeah, Aditya, it keeps changing, Aditya. Yes, Abhishek. Sushmit, IOD is normally positive IOD, negative IOD, and normal IOD, but we only consider positive and negative. Akash, origin of universe and all is not part of geography. It's not part of your UPSC syllabus. Chandru, please read NCRTs and add. Yeah, Kennedy. Lakshmi, please keep adding notes of additional topics from NCRT. I'll just check, ma'am, if I can increase the font size. Urban heat budget. I actually gave you heat budget. Urban heat island is part of environment. Uh, Aditya, it will be discussed in physiography of India. Huh. Gautika, that will be done in India. India. Indian geography is there. Basically, in Indian geography, we have to check space relations, physiography, climate, drainage, okay, uh, soils, natural vegetation. These are the topics, guys, within Indian. So climate I have done, physiography I will do along with India, soils I will do along with geomorphology, natural vegetation is done. Ma'am, wildlife and all will be taught to you in environment and ecology. Huh. Then you will have human and economic geography where population and other things will be given. Yes, yes, yes. Gayatri, you got confused, ma'am. Please see. Positive IOD gives floods. El Nino give droughts. El Nino give droughts. Okay. World mapping now with geomorphology, we will be doing lot of mountains, plateaus, and all this. Okay, guys, we'll meet at 6:42. We'll start geomorphology. Kennedy, I just completed Indian Ocean Dipole, Kennedy. Okay. Bijo, that concept is we all don't know why water keeps shifting. Yes, guys. So now, let us talk about a topic: continental drift theory, which is given by a person by name Alfred Wegener. Okay, it is given by a person by name Alfred Wegener. Guys, I want you people to please open your world map. Sorry. Please see world map, guys. Okay. First, everyone check this. Can you see the border of South America and Africa, Europe? This side, if you check, can you see both are almost like S shape? Okay. Second, when you see South America and Africa, okay, South America and Africa, when you try to bring these two things together, okay, so Africa looks like this, South America looks like this, and Africa and South America looks like they both meet exactly. So that is basically called as jigsaw fit. Okay, that is basically called as jigsaw fit of the continents. Now, when I just try to look at certain aspects, okay, everyone, can you see these islands, guys? These islands are Caribbean islands, guys. In this part, you will have Falkland. Here you will have Madagascar. Here you will have Southeast Asia. Here you will have New Zealand. Can you see most of the islands are present on the eastern side of the continents? Okay, most of the islands are present on the eastern side of the continents. And if you see North America, Rocky Mountains is there on the western side, Andes Mountains is there on the western side. And if you see Himalayas, they are mostly from west to east. See guys, Alps mountains west to east, Caucasus mountains, many mountains are east to west, west to east. Whereas North America and South America, the mountains are from north to south. So when we look at world map, we get some confusions. Why there are these type of things? Okay. Yes, at that point of time, for the first time when the world got world map, a person by name Alfred Wegener, okay, Alfred Wegener, for the first time he made some concepts. Okay, so Wegener gave his own theory. He spoke about certain forces. He spoke about certain evidences. He spoke about formation of mountains and formation of islands. Continental drift theory of Wegener spoke about theory, forces, evidences, formation of mountains and islands. In this, when we spoke about the theory is said to be correct. Even today, many people say the theory given by Wegener is correct. Forces given by Wegener is also correct. But later people told the forces are completely wrong. Evidences are said to be correct. Formation of mountains and islands are wrong. So guys, if you consider continental drift theory, as I told you, this is mains topic, guys. Mains topic. In mains, they will ask you to critically evaluate Alfred Wegener's continental drift theory. They will ask you to critically evaluate Alfred Wegener's continental drift theory. Okay. And whenever they give you critically evaluate, what you should do? You should write merits of it and you should write demerits of that. Merits is you need to talk about the theory and you need to talk about the evidences. Demerits is you need to talk about the forces and you also need to talk about formation of mountains and islands. Okay, see guys, his forces were wrong. Actually, it doesn't make sense, but we need to study this. We need to study this and then say it is wrong. Okay, so everyone, please see carefully. Very easy to score, guys. From now on, geography will be very simple. I just want you to focus, that's it. Okay, so now everyone, for all the theories, whenever we start, we need to talk about introduction of that, guys. Okay, now who was Alfred Wegener? Alfred Wegener was a climatologist. I'll give you how to write answer. I just want you to understand first. He was a climatologist. Now, what he observed, okay, he found bituminous coal. Okay, bituminous coal he found in mid latitudes. Mid latitudes basically means 30 to 45 degree. He found bituminous coal, but bituminous coal is obtained from rainforest or tropical evergreen forest. Now my question to you is, where is your rainforest? Where is your tropical evergreen forest? Rainforest is present near Congo and rainforest is present near Amazon. Where is your Congo and where is your Amazon? Congo and Amazon are near equator. So if Congo and Amazon are near equator, then bituminous coal must also be near equator. Correct? If Congo and Amazon are near equator, and if bituminous coal is formed from such a forest, then obviously you should have bituminous coal also present near equator. This is the basic aspect that we should all understand first. Okay, very simple and basic aspect. But I want you people to know second important thing. What is it? Let us take glaciers, guys. Glaciers. Okay. Now, guys, let me say on my mobile, okay, I have a glacier also. Okay. If I rub it, okay, if I rub, can I say there will be some marks? Okay, some marks. So whenever glaciers are moving on the rock, okay, whenever glaciers move on the rock, normally on that rock some marks will be there. Some marks will be there. Those marks are called as glacial striations. See guys, bituminous coal is normally obtained from rainforest, but bituminous coal is normally present in mid latitude. So where rainforest is there and where bituminous coal is there is not matching to me. Correct? Bituminous coal is in mid latitudes, whereas rainforest is in Congo, Amazon. It's not matching to me. Second, glaciers. Where are glaciers present? Glaciers are present near poles. But these glacial marks are present near equator. Okay, glaciers are near poles, but marks are near equator. How is it possible? So then Wegener told, see, if glacial marks are present near equator and evergreen forest is there in mid latitudes, that means one, climate should have shifted. What is climate should have shifted? Like, sun's rays should be falling near the poles. Okay. And equator should have glaciers. Or what is the second important aspect? He said, if climate have not shifted, then continents should have drifted. So the two things we have is either climate should have shifted or continent should have drifted. Guys, this is the core point that we should begin with. Okay. So Vidya, I'm not aware, like, 10 size is not changing this. I'm sorry. That's why I'm writing big. Okay. Everyone, write continental drift theory and write introduction. As I told you, this is mains question, guys. Vidya, is it better now? Yes, guys. You write quickly. Alfred Wegener was a climatologist who gave the theory of continental drift. He observed that bituminous coal is present in mid latitudes, whereas glacial striations are present near equator. This is possible only when, first one, continents should have drifted I'll move, guys. Or climate should have shifted. Next, to explain this concept, he introduced 4 forces. Polar fleeing force. Okay. He introduced 4 concepts. Polar fleeing force. Guys, you see, when Earth is rotating, okay, when Earth is rotating from west to east, all the continents that are near the, poles, they have a tendency to move away from the poles, it seems. I repeat, when Earth is rotating, all the forces which are closer to the poles have a tendency to move away from the poles, it seems. As I clearly told you, his forces are wrong. We need not read it. So we just need to know the names of the forces. That's it. Okay. It is not correct at all. Second, he speaks about gravitational differential force. He speaks about gravitational differential force. Everyone, now you think and tell me, where do you have more gravitational force? Where do you have less gravitational force? Equator and poles, if you consider. Where will you have more? Where will you have less? Gravitational force is maximum near poles. Maximum near poles. Minimum near equator. Yes. Guys, so as he was a climatologist, what he does is he tells, as wind blows from high pressure to low pressure, continents will go from more gravitational force to less gravitational force. Okay, so that is a problem. That is also not accepted. Third, guys, third, very simple, very simple. Buoyancy force. Buoyancy force. See, guys, if you take a bucket of water and if you keep a football here, if you press it, okay, if you press the football, can I say after a point the football keep floating? Okay, if I press, after a point the football start floating. That is called as buoyancy force. So he said continent is floating over ocean. Okay, continent is floating over ocean. That's what he told. Fourth, tidal force. See guys, tidal force is mostly because of moons. Moon's gravitational force normally leads to tidal force. Very simple. Okay, so what is the problem with respect to this? So as tidal force is associated with moon, he says moon has the capacity to move continents. Guys, if moon can make continents move, then there is nothing worse than this. Okay, so to explain his concepts, he spoke about 4 forces, guys. Which are the 4 forces? polar fleeing force, gravitational differential force, buoyancy force, and tidal forces. These are the four forces which are responsible for drift according to Wegener. Everyone. Now the next one is theories. Theory. Okay. Please guys see here. All this is story guys. We are all not aware whether it is true or false. But we accept it today because of some evidences. That's it. We don't know whether it happened truly or not, but we accept it. Now, everyone, you see, according to Wegener, initially all the continents were together. Okay. Initially, all the continents were together, and they were not in the northern hemisphere, they were near the southern hemisphere. And that too, they argue that the South Pole was a place called Durban in South Africa. This place called Durban in South Africa, normally, everything was there. That means Africa today is at 40 degrees. Okay, entire Africa was down. That is, it was near poles. And all the continents together is known as Pangaea. Okay. And Pangaea was surrounded by Panthalassa. Pangaea was surrounded by Panthalassa. See guys, there are so many people who gave theories before Wegener. But all those theories were absolutely nonsense. At least his theory, some parts are correct. That's the reason we are starting from his. And this, remember this word, Pangaea. Okay. Pan basically means super. Gaea basically means earth or continent. So it is super earth or super continent. Panthalassa. Panthalassa. Pan basically means super. Thalassa means ocean. So according to Wegener's theory, what he says is, initially all the continents were together. And where were they present? They were not present near North Pole, they were present near South Pole. And it was surrounded by ocean, which he calls it as Panthalassa. Okay. Now, what he says, everyone, can you draw this, guys? Can you draw this? Theory, you write, draw this. Yeah. Aditya, polar fleeing force means, as all the continents are near South Pole, and as the earth is rotating, there is a tendency for the continents to move outwards near equator. So due to polar fleeing force, the continents present near the poles will start drifting away. Yeah, at that time, the Pangaea was present near South Pole. Gravitational differential force means gravitational force is maximum near poles, minimum near equator. So that means there is high gravitational force near poles, low gravitational force near equator. So the continents will move from high gravitational force to low gravitational force. If you recollect pressure gradient force, high pressure to low pressure, here it is high gravitational force to low gravitational force. Everyone, did you draw this? Karthik, it is a presumption, Karthik. It is his theory's presumption. Okay. Initially, all the continents were together known as Pangaea, and all the oceans were together known as Panthalassa. Pangaea was present near South Pole, and Durban was at South Pole. See guys, now what happened? Now what happened? Due to polar fleeing force, gravitational differential force, and buoyancy force, okay, due to all the forces except tidal force I'll use later, okay, due to all the forces, normally what he said was Pangaea started drifting northwards, okay. Pangaea, which was near the pole, started moving northward. So when Pangaea started moving northward, it split into two important aspects. One is called as Laurasia, and another one is known as Gondwana land, and the both were separated by Tethys Sea. Okay. Yes, Aditya. Rajib, see, Durban is in South Africa, and once upon a time, the Durban was near South Pole. That means Africa was near South Pole. That's what it means to say. I hope now it's clear, everyone. The meaning of Durban at South Pole is Africa once upon a time was near South Pole. Okay. See guys. Now you see what he is telling. Pangaea drifted towards equator. and okay, towards equator due to polar fleeing force. Gravitational differential force. And buoyancy force. Pangaea drifted towards equator due to polar fleeing force, gravitational differential force, and buoyancy forces. Due to all the three, it drifted towards equator. During the drift, it split into Laurasia. Some people call it Angara land, and Gondwana land. Okay. See, Anjali has a point. Sir, if forces are wrong, how can we say his theory is correct? The theory is correct because it is true that there was something called as Pangaea, if not name. It was true that all the continents were together near South Pole. Later, the continents drifted and you had Tethys Sea. So, the presence of Pangaea, presence of Laurasia, presence of Gondwana land is accepted even today. Even today, no one has proven it as wrong. But people have proven forces to be wrong. Why it is drifting is wrong. But has it drifted? Yes. Has the continents drifted? Yes. The reason for drift was wrong. So the thing is, I know that, like, Prime Minister Modi won elections. He is president, like, Prime Minister from 2014, 2019. I know this. But we don't know how exactly and what were the things which favored and helped him to get. So the point is, some facts are true. So what are the facts? Pangaea, Laurasia, Gondwana land is true. What is wrong is the forces. During the drift, it split into Laurasia and Gondwana land, which was separated by Tethys seas. Here, okay, here, yeah, Abhishek, that's the problem with the theory. He's trying to say that gravitational differential force will make the continents to go towards equator. That's why I'm telling you forces are wrong. Yes. Okay, you see. Everyone, please understand one basic thing here. Laurasia means North America, Europe, and Asia. Okay. Laurasia means North America, Europe, and Asia, except India. You see? Laurasia includes North America, Europe, and Asia except India. Gondwana land. Gondwana land includes South America, Africa, India, Australia, and Antarctica. So this good question. Does India include Pakistan or not? Yes, yes. Pakistan was also part of Indian subcontinent. The border of India, Pakistan is different. Bangladesh, Nepal, they were all part. Done, everyone? Okay. Yes, this is very, very important. Laurasia means North America, Europe, and Asia. Gondwana land means South America, Africa, India, Australia, and Antarctica. Okay. Now what happened? Now what happened? What they say is, due to tidal force, okay, due to tidal force, Laurasia split into North America and Eurasia. Okay, due to tidal force, Laurasia split into North America and Eurasia with North Atlantic Ocean. This with North Atlantic Ocean. I'll write little bigger. North America, Eurasia, North Atlantic Ocean. Gondwana land split into South America, Africa, Australia, Antarctica, right? South America, Africa, Antarctica. Okay, when they got separated, you got South Atlantic Ocean. Africa, Australia, Antarctica, India. Okay, India. They got separated to form Indian Ocean. It's not mandatory. It's not mandatory that your world map should be accurate. Okay. I'll repeat, everyone, please see, please see. You draw, wait. Okay. Laurasia went west side due to tidal force. Okay. And North America became separate, Eurasia became separate, Atlantic Ocean was formed. North Atlantic Ocean. South America, Africa got separated to form South Atlantic Ocean. Africa, India, Australia, Antarctica got separated to form Indian Ocean. And the remaining part of Panthalassa became Pacific Ocean. The remaining part of Panthalassa became Pacific Ocean. He did not speak about Arctic, all those aspects, guys. So in exam when they ask you how different continents and oceans were formed, okay, if the question is how different continents and oceans were formed, you should start your answer with vaginal. Ma'am, North America, Sony, North America was part of Laurasia, South America was part of Gondwana land. They both were already separated by Tethys Sea. Everyone see here? Due to tidal force, North America drifted westward, and due to this, Eurasia got separated and North Atlantic Ocean was formed. So due to tidal force, North America drifted westward, and due to this, Eurasia got separated and North Atlantic Ocean was formed. Due to several forces, South America got separated from Africa and Antarctica to form South Atlantic Ocean. Africa, India, Australia, and Antarctica got separated to form Indian Ocean. The remaining part of Panthalassa became Pacific Ocean. Yeah, Sony, Panama Canal. The remaining part of Tethys Sea, I'll give that. The remaining part of Tethys Sea is Mediterranean Sea. Yeah, Madhuparan, there are many myths. Don't worry about them. Is it done, everyone? Yeah, Nikhil. Now, everyone, if someone comes and tells it, someone comes and tells some story, we cannot listen to those stories, okay, until and unless they give us evidences. So, evidences are very important. And what is the first evidence? Jigsaw fit of continents. Guys, if you recollect, I told you, if you bring South America and Africa, it looks like they both have almost same fit. That is called jigsaw fit of the continents. Okay, that is called jigsaw fit of the continents. Okay, on either side of Atlantic Ocean, continents on either side of Atlantic Ocean, continents were in such a way that there will be jigsaw fit if they are brought together. Because jigsaw fit basically means, guys, you might have seen children playing. There will be one image, okay, they remove everything, and when they join those boxes, okay, you get a beautiful image. Okay, so like that you will have jigsaw puzzle. Okay, this indicates there is possibility of, guess you tell me, if all the continents fit accurately, is there a possibility of Pangea? Yes. Yes. Second, fossil evidences in different continents. Guys, have you heard We found dinosaurs in different areas. Dinosaurs in different areas. Yes. You see, this is my South America, guys. Let me say this is Africa. Okay. Now, during Vajana time period, people went to do fossil research in different parts of the world. Now, what happened in this particular part and in this particular part? Okay. So, exactly where they fit. I mean, exactly where they fit. They saw fossils. They saw fossils. And the fossils were of same species. And the species name is Mesosaurus. Like dinosaurs, it is a Mesosaurus. And it is freshwater reptiles. That means it will survive only in fresh water. Okay. Now, here also Mesosaurus is there. Here also Mesosaurus is there. Nowhere else in the world, Mesosaurus is there. So can you tell me, if nowhere else in the world Mesosaurus is there, and if it is there only in this particular place, okay? You tell me, can a freshwater reptile swim thousands of kilometers in salt water and stay from one place to another place? No. Second, to fly, there is no Ram Setu. So what is the only possibility? The only possibility is the continents were together at some point of time. And when continents were together, the Mesosaurus would have gone from one place to another place. So you tell me, is there a possibility of Gondwana land here? Ankita, it's up to you. Ankita, it's up to you. See guys, fossils of different species is present in different continents, indicating that it is possible only when continents were together. Can you write? Example, Mesosaurus in Africa and South America. Done. Good. Third, everyone, North America. North America, in this part, do you have Appalachian Mountains? Can you see, guys, once? North America in this side is Appalachian Mountains. Africa, in this side, do you have Atlas Mountains? Africa here. Physical map, you see, every atlas it will be there. Samiksha, check once. Physical map. Do you have? Yes. Now, guys, remember, if a mountain is like this, it is called as fold mountains, guys. Okay, if mountain is like this, it is called fold mountains. Now, Appalachian mountains are fold mountains. Atlas mountains are fold mountains. Are they far from each other, guys? Are they far from each other? Yes. Now you see, when I see Appalachian mountains on top, Atlas mountains on top, I see same minerals. When I see Appalachian mountains below, Atlas mountains below, I have same minerals. When I see Appalachian mountains below, Atlas mountains below, same composition is there. Okay, my point is, when I look at time, both are formed at the same time, guys. Same time period, almost same time period they were formed. Second, okay, we may think maybe by mistake, but chemical composition, mineral composition is also same. Mineral composition is also same. Okay, and time period is also same. This is making it interesting, where people said third evidence is mountains on either side of Atlantic Ocean. Mountains on either side of Atlantic Ocean. What is that? Mountains like Appalachian in North America and Atlas in Africa are thousands of kilometers away. But they were formed at the same time and same chemical composition. It is possible only when both the continents were together. It is possible only when both the continents were together. Do you understand, guys? We are trying to prove that the continents were together. Yes. Fourth is glacial till. Okay. See, guys, everyone remember, when a river flows, whenever a river flows, river will erode rock, okay, and it will deposit sediments. That is called as alluvial soil. I repeat, whenever a river flows and breaks a rock, it will deposit the sediments called as what? Alluvial soil. Similarly, whenever a glacier moves, and if a glacier erode the rock, and if it deposits, it is called glacial till. Yeah. Anjali, uh, like Scandinavian countries and mountains of Greenland, they're also of same. Okay, glacial till, guys. Okay, now I'll tell you, tell which what I'm talking about. Glacial till of same composition is present in Antarctica, is present in Australia, is present in India, is present in Africa, is present in South America. See, guys, rocks deposits by glaciers are present in Antarctica, Australia, India, Africa, South America. Now you people tell me, now you people think and tell me, does this mean they were Gondwana land once upon a time? Yes, yes. You see, glacial till of same composition was present in Antarctica, South America, Africa, India, and Australia, indicating that they were present together as Gondwana land near South Pole. Fifth evidence, I already told you this. Bituminous coal. It is mostly formed from tropical evergreen forest near equator, but it is present in mid latitudes. Glacial striations it must be near equator sorry it must be near poles but it is near equator. Yes, yes, Sayed. All these are evidences, empirical evidences. Done. Aditya, glacial till basically means sediments deposited by glaciers. Everyone? Don't worry, Ankita. If question comes for 15 marks, by the time you write in exam, you won't remember everything. Striations means marks. So, from the above evidences, we can conclude that continents have drifted over a period of time. Yes, Vishant. Guys, please see more evidences in NCERT, guys. Recently, we have found many evidences. For example, a butterfly is found in Goa, and the same butterfly is in Africa. Okay, like that, there are many evidences. A volcano near Africa, volcano near Goa is almost same. So we don't know. There are many evidences that are coming up. That's the reason we just need to have it. Okay. So guys, tomorrow I'll complete the remaining two parts. Which are the remaining two parts? How mountains are formed and why islands are present on the eastern side. And then I'll talk about geomagnetism, paleomagnetism, all those concepts, guys. Thank you, guys. Yeah, Gayatri, it's better if you write. Okay. Guys, is continental drift theory easy? Did you understand? Okay. Please learn to write. Glacial striations means marks, guys. Tomorrow is not a holiday, ma'am. Tomorrow we'll have a class. Ankita, you can try critically evaluate continental drift theory. You can try. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you.